right, so on the evening of May 5th, I actually, after working for 2.5 hours for this bike shop, the owner took me and several of the employees out for dinner, and we had a great time and got to know each other and got to ask some serious questions and, you know, get a feel for each other in a really nice family way. It was actually a really refreshing change from the last, couple years of my life. Like, I mean, it was really nice just to get to know people in that respect and have them take me out to dinner and we got to connect on more than just a business level. Like, they saw how I performed in 2.5 hours. They knew I could do the work, and so he actually wanted to get to know me personally and ask me, like, why this bike shop instead of 3 others that are right around the corner and stuff like that. And I mean, like, I told him the truth, and the fact is that I find that serendipity is the best way to come across things like work these days, because the rest of it's all a setup, to put it politely, to put it nicely. So anyways, fact is that night I found a nice spot by the river, along the river pathway where people usually just park to take a walk along the river, and there were no parking signs overnight or anything like that. So I thought, hey, this is a great place to park, and then we're gonna see. It was a good place to park, and Fernie is a great little mountain town for the most part. But I was followed by several agents. We'll see.
This lady was just standing behind that car watching me just before I pulled out the fucking video, and now she's moseying on. That's not her car. That car's been parked there for quite a while. I've just parked here, and now I've got somebody watching. Somebody stalked me.
We're in Fernie. This is my second day of work in Fernie. I've got a full week scheduled at the bike shop. Hello, YouTube. Is this not the most incredible place in the entire world? I mean, really. Just look at this. It's fucking gorgeous. People here are good. Unfortunately, this is also a vacation place for not so good people. I've seen them around. They've been staying in the shadows. It's like some kind of protected zone or something. They've been doing little things to my engine here and there, but for the most part, they're just watching. It seems like they don't know what to expect from me. They tried knocking me out in Nelson. They tried knocking me down on the way to Salmo. We saw that. And I truly think they planned for me to fail by now. And I think that they are wondering what the fuck to do. Because here I am in Fernie. And I've netted a job for a week that's going to make me enough money to get at least through to Winnipeg. So I might stop somewhere along the way for work as well, maybe in Saskatchewan, maybe in the outskirts of Alberta and the beginning of Saskatchewan. I don't know. I don't want to stop in Alberta because gas prices around here and over in Alberta, my propane prices are higher than gasoline. and gasoline is lower than anything. So this is Ben, van dwelling in Vancouver, saying hello YouTube. And there goes a beautiful woman. There are so many beautiful people in this town. That's all I can say. What is this? Interesting. Somebody taking a video of me? Never. Alright, so this car was taken left at the main street there downtown, but then they spotted me and they veered off and decided to come down another block. And when I picked up the camera, you can see they're doing the classic agent fucking exit. Alright, now we're seeing another dog unit. And look at how they're telling their dogs what to do when they come around. The fact is, people have been bringing their dogs around me all fucking day. Every day, all day, at least once an hour here in Fernie, I've seen a dog unit around my vehicle. And what is this? Speaking of dog units, here's another one. Cyclists that are usually on the main drag are now coming down this road. Vehicles that are usually on the main drag are now coming down this road. The fact is that when I parked here, there was absolutely nobody around. And now there are 6 individuals and 3 dogs within my vicinity. Sorry, 7 or 8. That truck I have seen multiple times while I've been cruising around here in the last hour and a half, because I've been looking for a place to park close to the shop. That's okay. Now, if you notice, the people with the dogs, the dog unit that I was filming, they backed up and ran away. They're no longer coming towards my van. More cyclists. Oh, here's the couple with the dogs. They've decided to get closer by coming on this side. It's a very well-trained dog, staying behind them, not going off and sniffing stuff, not doing dog things, just being a good, loyal dog. This is how they cause crowding in an otherwise uncrowded situation. As you can see, this place is totally deserted. And what are they doing? There's nobody else anywhere around. Everybody's either at home or the bar or whatever, but not here. I'm actually parked beside the city house, city hall. And these people are just going to casually stroll past my van with their sniffer dog. And remember, this is not police. This is Canadian military intelligence. Actually, this is a combined force of allied intelligence forces. Like, there's cross-training going on with these agents. Agents from here go all over the world, spend time in other parts of the world. Agents in other parts of the world come here, and they do cross-training. They do fucking international missions. See, they're very, very, very slowly creeping their way over to the van. They see me looking at my camera. They're debating. Wind's picking up. What are they doing? This is called crowding. Now, if I wasn't recording, they'd be coming past my van and talking very loudly and walking just as slowly, if not even slower. Look at these people. It's like they're in slow motion. We don't know. You see the dog hesitating and looking at my van, knowing his job, and wondering why he isn't going to sniff that unknown vehicle that they're all paying attention to? It's really simple. Even the dog has body language you can read. The dog's confused on why they're not having me sniff this very interesting vehicle like he normally does. So, you can see all the way around, there isn't anybody else around. Nobody back there. And again. You hear the dog barking? All right. Again, that's those two agents in the dog unit that we just saw pass by. They've stopped, and now they're getting their dog to bark obnoxiously so that it causes problems. You know, they know from my videos that I don't like barky dogs. And so if they can't walk by and loudly linger because I'm recording, they'll turn around and have a dog bark from around the corner so that I can't witness or record what they're intentionally doing to harass me. And all of this shit is going on YouTube now, unedited. I'm putting all these things together and just fucking putting out mass videos. We just had another drive-by. Tell me that's not a fucking military vehicle. We now have loud lights on in the house across the street. You can see they're coming from out the window and the side. Okay, just making a note. I've already seen one person that I recognize as a stalker going into this building here. Now we have two more. Are they going to go into the building or what are they doing? See, I just stopped recording. And what's happening now? I'm being recorded from a house across the street. No, that's just a tree. Question is, who are these two? These guys are gonna do another walk by with loud. They're walking, shows me they're fucking up to no good. The way they're looking around. Let's get some faces, shall we? They're both getting texts at the same time while they're walking by my van saying, don't do anything? What the fuck? Isn't that just a bit coincidental? They're all looking around wondering what the fuck. Motherfuckers. Those kids were supposed to do something. Did you see the way the one kid looked at my fucking video camera? The fear in his eyes? The realization that he was being filmed through the whole fucking thing? Yeah. There's a car pulling over off the highway for them to pick them up right now. There's the same white truck that's been stalking me all night. Same fucking SUV I just recorded a little while ago. Same white truck. Stalking. Alright, so there's a tree in the window in the center of the screen now. Yet at the bottom left of the window is a camera set up. I'm being recorded. Person has been lingering behind those vehicles. More loud lingering. Notice how they're not moving any fast? The fact is that they approached all quiet like. I didn't know they were there till they were right behind my van, and now they're very slowly, very loudly walking away. That's called loud lingering. That's a crowding effect. That is psychological warfare. Same two kids. This time they're being loud about it. Fuck off! Get the fucking picture and fuck off! Yeah, I heard them talking about they were gonna be launched through these big. This guy just stopped time on me for about at least a minute or two. JV8482 is the plate on the fucking Fortis. I was just listening to my song and it skipped an entire verse and chorus, and I've experienced this twice now during my lunch break, and once when I was in the shop just before I started this morning. They're cutting off like 5 minutes at a time on me, and I don't like this. They know that my time is the most precious thing I have. Who is that again? PA848P. That's the same white truck from last night, or does everybody just own the same fucking truck in town? I don't know, but I have been getting past that. Take a look out your window. Gotta watch her. I think he's actually law enforcement. I get the feeling like he's law enforcement. But at the same time, I don't know. This dude was just headed for my van, and as soon as I turned around, he fucking turned around and started walking the other way. Now, why do you figure that is? Could it be that he was actually on his way to fuck around with my van? Let's get an ID. Remember, they're starting to use minors to do their illegal activity, so we're gonna go back right here. What you doing there? LH is the plate on that white truck. They're stalking me. There's no fucking question. They stopped behind me when I stopped. They fucking listened to my conversation with the lady looking for the credit union. They've been sitting there while I went into the fucking bank and got my fucking money. Who are these motherfuckers? These guys have just been fucking shining the lights on me for like fucking 2 minutes. I just parked here and they just fucking got right there as soon as I parked here. That's EK3 35L. The latest vehicle. BC plates. Look at these fuckers crawling all around me. Now the fact is, I just filled my tank with propane. Like, well, I put a little bit of propane in there. And somehow, mysteriously, while I was over at Buddy's place, I got my fucking tank drained again. The beauty of it is, I have parked less than 100 meters away from the only fill up in Fernie.